Well, good night. I am a bit out of breath because I just did some exercise. It was already pretty late, it was already past 10 o'clock, but I did want to do something. Um, I haven't exercised for, I think, at least like a week um, because of my period and being overloaded with everything. So I wanted to do at least something today, and I decided to do some stretches and jumping jacks and all that stuff, some squats and lunges, and jogging in place. Um, and now it is quite late. It is a half an hour past 10, but I'm in bed, as you can see. This is my bed, and yeah, I'm getting ready to do some reading, and then I will go to sleep. Um, I had a pretty good day. I think I recuperated enough to say that I am fine again. Um, Still a bit tired, but that is also because I was up very late yesterday because of um the how do you say that the riot at the Capitol in America, in the US. Um, all of a sudden, I saw something on Twitter, and I didn't know what it was, and I did some searches, and I saw that it was something violent in the capital of the US. Um, at first, I thought it was the White House, but it was Capitol Hill. Um, and there was a siege, I think it is called. So I started up CNN, um, and yeah, I watched all of that. It was very surreal. I I'm not going to um, give my opinion on this um, because I don't want to feed into the attention for these people. But yeah, that's why I was very late. I think I went to sleep about 12:30, so that's quite late. But despite of everything, I had a good night's sleep, although a bit short. And today I felt quite okay. I had a burst of crying under the shower this morning. Apparently there was something in the way. Um, and I was thinking about my ex a lot. I had dreams about him, so he was in my head. But after the shower, it was kind of okay, and I decided to do some chores to get my mind off of it, and that helped. I did laundry, and I did some tidying and just making my house a bit nicer, just um, replacing some plants and uh, just tiny things, nothing special. I couldn't really say what I did, but I was just kind of caring for my living space. And my mom came to drink some coffee and give me some hutspot, which is that very Dutch dish I talked about earlier. um, which I had for dinner this evening, and it was very nice, of course. And yeah, we talked about some stuff, of course, about everything that went on Capitol Hill, and we talked a bit about my dad. My mom is having a difficult time living with him. Um, he is, as I said earlier, yesterday, I think, he is not an easy man. Uh, I mean, he's nice enough, and he is caring enough, but he is very closed off and stubborn and easy to anger. Um, so yeah, my mom is. Well, the big thing is that he is home all the time right now. Um, he's been working all his life, and my mom has been a housewife all her life, and or maybe I should say stay-at-home mom. That's nicer than housewife. And right now, my dad is older and doesn't have a full-time job anymore, and his volunteering work is kind of stagnant because of COVID, and he is home all the time. And my mom isn't used to that and doesn't really like that someone is in her aura all the day. And my dad is not really considerate about um, how to live with someone. Um, he's very, uh, he can be quite annoying. Like when my mom is watching something, um, like yesterday, the Capitol Hill thing, my dad is just talking through it and demanding that she watches video clips that he got on Facebook or something, and um, so she doesn't get a chance to watch and concentrate on something she wants to. Um, and the weird thing is, he is on his tablet the whole day. And when she wants to drink coffee together or um, just anything, he is grumpy and maybe angry even, um, to be disturbed in his tablet activity. And on the other hand, if my mom is trying to watch something or do something, he demands all her concentration. So he's kind of like um, a child in that sense. Um, and my mom really needs to let off some steam once in a while about that, and she just tells about it. And I can totally imagine how tiring it must be. Um, so yeah, I was talking about my mom, or about that with my mom, and some other stuff. We talked about my snail terrarium a bit, and she likes it. She's quite interested in creepy crawlies, and um, she all she asked what she could bring for the snails if I have them, um, like food or something, which was very cute. Um, and yeah, it was nice to have my mom around. Um, After my mom left, it was, I think, um, 2:30 3 or maybe 4 o'clock already, and I vacuumed the whole house. Um, I hate vacuuming. I really do. It is the noise, it is uh, the running around with a big machine. Um, I have hated vacuum cleaners since I was a kid. Um, Pure sensory, I think, because of the noise and because of the invasion of uh, the space. I don't know. Um, but I have learned in the last few months that if I don't push myself to vacuum every week, but when I vacuum, I need to do my whole house. And that works because then um, I have to vacuum everything at once, and it's just done for the time being. Um, I My mom learned me that when I was a young woman and I was living on my own for the first time. She told me that it was best to vacuum like in bits. Like if you have a downstairs and an upstairs, you just vacuum those on different days. But that doesn't work for me because I hate the vacuum cleaner. So if I have to get it and turn it on more times than necessary because I haven't vacuumed upstairs, but I did downstairs yesterday, that doesn't work. If I have the thing going, I just have to do all the vacuuming um, that I can do, and after that, it is just done, and that feels good. And since I've been doing that, I noticed that vacuuming has become easier. Um, so yeah, I think I found the way for me to do that. Because I was very bad at vacuuming, but I have pets and I have uh, dirty shoes and stuff, so I really need to vacuum. Um, so I'm glad I kind of found a way for me to do that. As silly as it might be, because I mean, for a lot of people, vacuuming is just a stupid thing, something you don't think about, that you just do. But for me, and maybe for a lot of other autistic people, it isn't a small thing to do. It's something that's very potentially overloading. So, yeah, I found a way. I'm glad. Um, um, yeah, what? Oh, yeah, this evening I did some more cross stitching. Um, there is something of a little doggy coming through the stitches right now. Um, and I noticed that I find it very relaxing to do. So I have been sneakily searching on AliExpress for some cross stitch pattern kit things. Um, but I I haven't um, I made a deal with myself. If I do this cross stitch and the other cross stitch kit I got from my mom, which is a bigger one, and I still like it, then I am permitted by myself to order some kits. Um, not now. I have some other embroidery kits lying around, and yeah, one can only have so many kits. Um, Although it is very tempting to kind of collect all the kits I can. But yeah, my working room is so full of stuff already, and I'm kind of thinking, all these things I am making, what do I do with them? I mean, my house is getting full, and I don't mind that. I don't mind hanging up stuff I made and making my house a bit full of stuff. I don't mind that because it makes me happy to see the stuff. But um, yeah, if I really produce a lot of handwork, um, yeah, where do I put it all? And the thing is, I can give them as gifts, but I only have a couple of people who would like that. And yeah, not everybody likes handmade stuff. So I am kind of, yeah, I'm loving the stuff I am doing, but it produces so much objects that I'm kind of, uh, yeah, it just makes me think about what to do with it. Um, Maybe I could sell some stuff, but um, I noticed that a lot of people on Twitter and other places are selling embroideries. So that market is pretty saturated. Um, so maybe I can just give it away or leave it at places like sneaky gifts for people who find it. I don't know. Um, if you are watching this and you have a good idea, um, tell me. Um, but yeah, I am. I'm going to go and read for a bit, and I hope tomorrow is another okay day. Um, Mornings are always the hardest. If I survive the morning and snap out of the sadness or the grumpiness that I feel, that's most of the times that's an okay day. Sometimes I just can't snap out of it, um, which means I am kind of really depressed or sad or troubled by things. But tomorrow I hope I'm just going to have a nice day again. Um, but yeah, we'll see. Good night.